guys? My name is Troublemaker, and today we're going to do top 5 game-breaking bugs in Skyrim. Now, just to premise this, these are my top 5. I've engaged probably about 300 bugs in this game, but these ones I feel just ruin the game for you. If you feel there are worse ones, you can definitely post it in the comments, but I will say these are mine. My personal bugs that bother the hell out of me. So let's get this started. This is by far one of the most annoying bugs in the game, and basically it comes with poor programming. It's a very scripted quest, and this is something that you don't see a lot in Skyrim. It's very, very scripted. You have to follow the script. And what happens is the moment you don't follow the script, it breaks. And so a part of the script is going to a house, and this is a house you can purchase. And if you do this before you're deep enough into the quest, you can break it. You can break it by not picking up items that you might need to pick up and then trying to continue on. You could break it by stealing objects from people, and you can fix it by stealing objects from people. It's just overall a very angering quest, because you're going to spend about 3 to 4 hours on a bugged quest just to figure out how you fix this. Yeah. In the game, you're going to go to a room, you're going to find a unusual gem, and you're going to get a quest. In that quest, you have to get it appraised. When you go to get it appraised, you have to become a full member of the Thieves Guild before they'll appraise it for you. When you get it appraised, you are told it is a Stone of Besnia. It is needed to complete a piece of crown, and you need 24 pieces of it. And you start collecting them. You go to a website, you find all the locations, and you just run around collecting them, and you find out that there are in fact only 22 in the game. The bug revolves around the fact that Bethesda will very often only spawn 22 of these, and they won't spawn 24. It's just a really, really odd bug. And I put it on the list because this is a quest you're doing the entire game. You're finding these things as you're running around in the world. You're trying to, see them, find them, and to get to the 22 point and not be able to finish it, that's just crushing to me. I don't know. It's just, imagine if the main quest line was unfinishable. That's pretty much what it's like, the same thing to me. This is most definitely one of the oddest bugs in the game. So what happens is you will be talking to a person or fighting a person. That's what you'll be doing. And just as you have your sword or fist in the air, the person will say stop, stop, stop. And of course they won't die, but they'll take death damage. And then for whatever reason, they'll just constantly follow you around and ask you a question, and then they will continue doing that forever. And this one's pretty crushing because the most common one is Vilkas from the Companions, and you have to do this to begin the Companions quest, and if you don't do this, you can't do the Companions quest. Well, if you get stuck like this, well, you can't do the Companion quests, and it's kind of just broke for you. So this is on the list basically because how common it is. It's one of the first quests you'll do in the game. So this bug is pretty common, and everyone seems to run into this problem. When basically either you accept that new companions join you on your quest, and that companion instantly dies, like as they accept it, or if the quest is bugged and the person vanishes as they accept companionship, and this will happen.
You already appear to have someone with you.
I do. That's weird. Doesn't seem to be anybody with me. How about you?
Honored. Looks like you got someone already.
Oh, that's kind of weird. I don't have anybody with me. So yeah, very common bug. And it kind of breaks the game. You can't beat a lot of places on Nightmare mode or Master's mode without a companion, and it sucks. if you've never had a problem with anything at all in the Companion's questline, you probably haven't done it. It's just the buggiest questline in the game. There are so many bugs you can list off. Sometimes when you turn to a werewolf, you'll keep your weapons instead of, mangling with your claws. Sometimes you can't cure lycanthropy. The purity quest won't work. It has a habit of bugging you all kinds of things. It can cause companions to just not love you anymore. You can have a guy following you around, yelling at you, asking, will you help, will you help, will you help, what do you need, what do you need, what do you need? Sometimes it breaks half through, and it's just one of these really weird quest lines that obviously should have just been removed from the game, because it just breaks the entire game in such a bad way. And so honestly, if you can just ignore the Companion's quest line, maybe just better off, because this thing is just, it's venom. It's awful. And that's my top 5. Or is it? Crazy ass castle. This is really where the quality of the graphics in this game are brought to fruition. That actually looks like a real castle. Those